In this video, I'm going to compare three iPhone 13 Pro cases together. So the first one is I think this is called Cyrill or Cyrill. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but it's called Flower Garden. That's the model. And the second one is by Spigen, and it's a hybrid case in crystal red. And I have the Spigen case called Tough Armor, and this is in the red color. The first one is called Flower Garden, and it's got this kind of flowers on it, and on the side it's got a kind of pattern. Not sure if you can see it on the camera. There you can see it now. And it's got kind of dots there. I think that's to stop it from yellowing. You've got air cushions there on all corners, and it feels like quite a strong case for a clear case. It feels quite solid, and also it's got quite a thick lip around here. And if you compare it to this one, I think this one has a thicker protection for the camera, and I think it's slightly taller as well. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but to me it looks slightly taller, this bit does, than this one. So this one probably offers better camera protection. And also, this says it's the color for this was crystal red, but if you look at it, it looks kind of, it's a very dark red, like wine or something like that. It looks kind of brown sometimes. It's not a bright red. This is a nice red, but this red I'm not too keen on, but it's all about preference. Maybe you prefer this color. I definitely prefer a lighter red. And in the photos, it also looked like a lighter red as well. And this is one, this case is the strongest out of all three of these cases. Has this kind of soft cushion here, and it's got thick plastic, and it also has a kickstand, which is good. You can take this off, see, but the kickstand's a bit flimsy, but it's better than not having it at all, I suppose. But I think they should have probably put something a bit more, well, less flimsy than this. It's very flimsy, this thing, but as I said, it's better than not having it at all. So yeah, this is a very thick plastic, and also the color's nice, but I'm not too sure about this cutout here. I think what they could have done was maybe put, if they wanted to have a cutout here, that what they should have done was had like maybe a piece of plastic, like this kind of plastic here, and that would stop crumbs and all bits of fluff and I don't know, things in your pocket going in there. Small little things like, I don't know, a bit of sand, maybe if you go to the beach or something like that. Yeah, so it'd stop all bits of debris getting stuck in there and maybe scratching the surface of your glass back here. And this logo, it's kind of metal here. Like this is glass, but you can feel the difference in texture when you slide your finger across the logo. This is a different material than the glass. So they've printed something on the glass, and I imagine that can get scratched up, especially if you have a hole on the back of your case. So I'm not too sure that. What you could do is you could get a screen protector, like, you know, the old-fashioned ones like this, plastic ones that are flexible, and you could stick that on the back of your telephone and use this one, and that way your logo won't get scratched up, and if like bits of crumbs and stuff do get stuck in there, hopefully it won't go too far downwards or upwards, and it should protect your telephone. So that's another idea to protect your phone. And also, this is a nice kind of metallic looking kind of red. It's a very nice red, shiny red. But I also imagine that if you drop this, you might have bits of like the paint might come off, might scratch off, and it might look a bit tatty after some time. That's another downside about this case. But looking at them, I think this one looks like a very nice case, and this one looks like a very nice case. I'm not really too keen on this one. The color's like kind of horrible. It looks kind of brown sometimes. Yes, I'm not really too keen on this case. I thought this was going to be my favorite case. Yeah, this one's for my mum. My mum uses this case. So let's put the case on the phone. Put it in. And that's what it looks like on the back. From the side, you can see that kind of texture there. Let me see, focusing on it. See, it's got kind of dots there. And there's the air cushions there. Focus on it. Yeah. Now this case, I plan on sending it back because I'm not going to keep it. I don't like it. I don't like the colour. But if you want to see what it looks like with a phone on it, I'll put the phone in now. See there? It's a very, very dark red, kind of brownish red. If it's a nice sunny day, it might be a nicer red, but right now in the house it looks kind of dull and not very nice to my eyes. I much rather prefer this red, as I said before. So this is what it looks like. And you've got your air cushions as well on all corners. And there's the lip. So it's got a raised lip. I got a screen protector on here, and yeah, it's above the screen protector, this lip around the telephone, which is good. This is the case I plan on keeping, the Spigen Tough Armor case. So I'll just stick the telephone in now. Oops. That's it. And it has a lip around the case as well, so it should protect your screen as well. And this has a screen protector on this telephone. And the buttons are nice and easy to press. Oops, that snapped out. Easy to press these buttons. And this is from the back. You've got the Cyrill blue iPhone in here. As I said though, it's good to put one of these old-fashioned screen protectors on the back, so it should keep this nice and clean. So it hopefully won't get scratched up, because I think this Apple logo can get scratched pretty easy. So that should protect it if you put one of these screen protectors on it, just the plastic ones, old-fashioned ones. Now most screen protectors use glass, tempered glass. Yeah, so this is going to be the one I'm going to keep, and this is the one my mum's going to keep. My mum likes this one. It's quite pretty. So this one's going back to the shop. Something I don't like about this case is, you see it's got slits in the buttons. And I suppose that's so you can press it easier, the button's easier, but it also lets in a lot of crumbs and stuff like that. So I imagine this will get quite dirty quickly with all those slits there, again on the side there. So I don't really like that design about this case. This one doesn't have that problem. The buttons are fully covered. But again, I don't like this hole cut out. If they had a kind of plastic across it, like this one, if they just put a thick piece of plastic to protect the logo or the behind the case, that would have been fantastic. But I don't know why they did this, just a cutout. And you should protect your telephone. The whole point of having a case is to protect your telephone, isn't it? So they should have had a kind of, I don't know, glass backing, not glass backing, plastic backing. That would have been great, I think. And I think this one also has kind of slits in there as well. Let me see, I'm not really sure. Yeah, this one has slits as well. Yeah, slits in the buttons. Let's try and focus. Can't really see it that well because it's a clear case, but with your naked eye you can see it. It has slits in there. Yeah, so that's just another place for crumbs and debris to get in from your pocket, to get in your case, and you'll have to, I suppose, clean the case once in a while. Well, this one should protect it a little bit better. Oops. It's a bit slippery, this case. Yeah, maybe when I start to get used to this, when it gets a bit dirty and stuff, and should not be so slippery. But right now it's a bit slippery. I'd say this is less slippery, and so is this. Got more grip. But anyway, yeah, this is going to be the case I'm going to keep, and it's the strongest one out of the lot as well. It should protect it from drops. Focus on that. So you've got all the cutouts. All the cutouts are good on these cases. Oops. See that? It's got big cutouts. This lip looks a bit flimsy though, to be honest. It's a bit flimsy there. See there? It's a bit better. This one's okay, I suppose. So that's it for today. I hope you found this video helpful. See you in the next video. Bye bye.